Welcome to the Old Timers card trick. Now I was in the charity shop the other day and I bought this book. It was only 50p and it's called Magic Tricks. Now I know it looks a bit childish, but you should never judge a book by its cover, and I'll show you why in a minute. I'm just going to open the page for this said trick, Old Timers card trick. Okay, now I'd like to perform this trick for you, and I'd like you to leave your comments down below on what you think. Now this can be performed with a borrowed deck of cards, and the spectator does all the work herself. You as the performer just instruct them what to do. So just for the purpose of this, I'm just going to show that all the cards are nicely mixed up and in no particular order, and I'm going to remove these 4 jokers. Now I know they look a bit childish, but I thought they'd fit in with the trick. Now you'd ask the spectator, they'd have the cards on playing as part of the spectator, not the magician. I'm doing all the work, so from now on I'm the spectator. You'd ask them to choose 3 cards at random. Say they choose this one, and this one. Now I'm going to show you the cards, so it doesn't matter because we're going to remove them. Then we don't need them because we only need 49 cards to perform this trick. Now you'd ask them to shuffle the cards. They'll probably do an overhand shuffle. You might get the odd one who might do a table riffle. Like so. They can cut the cards. But for the purpose of this trick I fancy doing an in-hand riffle as well. Okay, but it's not necessary. Now you'd ask the spectator to deal out 7 piles of 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And keep going till the cards are exhausted. Now like I say, the trick is hard to put over with just me. You really need 2 people, because there's certain aspects of this card trick what doesn't really work. I can just show you how it would look if you performed it, or if the spectator performed it to you, I should say. Okay, so I'm just going to square up these cards into the piles, and you say to the spectator, now you've dealt all the cards, you can choose any of the piles. Now just say for instance they choose, I don't know, say this pile here, and you'd ask them to look at the cards and remember one of the cards in the pile. Now for the purpose of this demo, you wouldn't normally see these cards, I'm just going to show them you. This is what the spectator's looking at. Right, so you'd ask them to remember one of the cards. Perhaps then remembering the Queen of Spades there, okay? So I'm remembering the Queen of Spades. Now they could shuffle these cards up, it doesn't make any difference at all, okay? They can shuffle the cards. So they're remembering the Queen of Spades. All you know is what packet it was in, you don't know what the card was. Now you'd ask them to collect the cards back up, and you'd ask them to proceed to deal the cards out again, but face up this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just keep dealing. And you ask them to look out for their card and remember which pile it lands in. Don't tell me what card it is, and don't tell me what pile till you finish dealing. So they just proceed to keep dealing like so till they see their card. Okay, and as you can see it's just landed there. Okay, so you just square the packets up again like so. And you'd ask them to pick the cards up. Okay, now at this point most spectators get bored to keep dealing the cards out, but most magicians ask you to do it 3 times. So once again I'm going to ask you to deal the cards out face up, but at this point you know exactly where their card is. Okay, and I'm going to tell you that their card is in the 47th position. You don't tell them that, you just remember that in your head. So you'll ask them to deal out the cards again face up, and when you get to 46 you ask them to stop. Okay, so we'll just deal the cards out again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Counting in your head, not out loud. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, stop. Now you say to them, wouldn't it be amazing if that next card there is your chosen card? Okay, now at this point you don't know what the card is, only them who know what it is, so you could ask them to announce their cards so they didn't change their mind. So please tell me what your card is, and they say the Queen of Spades, and you say, would it be totally amazing if this card you turn over now is the Queen of Spades, and they turn it over, and it to be the Queen of Spades. I'll just deal out the last two. Now this works perfect every time, and it's a different outcome every time, different numbers. I don't want you to think it's a set thing, so I'd like you to leave your comments below on what you think, and thank you for watching.